everybody. We're doing a little bit of mock-up here. I don't know whether I'm really going to use these or not, but the 4-row planter setup, I want to go to 4-row eventually, but I really don't need to. If I need to go to 4 rows, we'll back up and regroup on that. But this is my 2-row setup. And I got these row markers, and I was thinking if I take these row markers and mount them on this planter, I can narrow this tractor back up, and I can plant with it. I can plant with the 504, the 444, the TC40, the 454, the 364, you name it, whichever one I wanted to plant with. I can plant with any 3-point tractor that I got. So it's just, it'll work. I can set it forward like it is right now and use these 2 back holes where it was, but it puts it up into the tire if I do have this tractor set out wide. So what I'm gonna do, this is in the way right now, this shank. You can still buy these shanks all day long at Agri Supply. So instead of cutting this row marker off, which will take away my adjustment, which I don't know that it would really matter. It would take my adjustment away, but odds are I'm thinking about just cutting this bar off right here, or cutting the top of that shank off. I don't know. I'm on the fence on that yet. I ain't figured that out, but I'm gonna have to trim just a little bit off right here to make it work. I'm gonna have to cut it off to about right there, which will be fine. And then I can pitch my disc. I just got zip ties on this thing holding it all together right now. I got the 2 clamps over there, but I figured a zip tie, I ain't got them super tight so it can slide. So, but that'll basically be, if I cut that off down there just a little bit, it slides all the way up into here. It gives it that much more. So then that puts me right at 84 inches from the center of the planter, dead center of the planter, to that's 84 inches. And I'll do the same thing on the other side. And I think it'll work. You just have to clean this up and paint it, and mount them on there. I need to straighten that one bar out, that tension bar out, which ain't a big deal. The tricky part is the chain lift, the trip lift. So this chain goes over, the other side will have a chain that comes over to the center, and then there is a double pulley setup where both chains run in on the other side of that double pulley and tie into one chain and hook down to the drawbar, so when you pick it up, it pulls your row markers up. And then it's got clamps, these clips. You're supposed to hook a, well, it's gonna fall on me. Like normal. You're supposed to hook a rope right here, or trip in there, where you can trip it. It's supposed to have a trip when it lifts up to trip, to clip one side or clip the other side. And I knew it was gonna fall, it'll be on there. But, so this, I guess it's a project today. If I get one side mounted on there and just mocked up to see if it's gonna work, it'll be a miracle. So, but y'all stay tuned, and we'll see if we can get some row markers mounted on this thing. So, all right, everybody, there's one side mounted up. I decided not to cut anything and moved everything over because it lined up better. And I'm gonna put a smaller shovel. I may just leave that shovel there on there, I don't know, it's fine. But lined everything up like that, everything lines up. That actually lines up perfect. Don't matter whether I got my tractor set wide, narrow, what, I can hook it up to anything I want. I adjusted this. This disc it turns, it's free. I need to grease it, but it's a little bit warped. I'll get wheel we get a couple crescent wrenches on it. Well, if you can, and you're looking at the front of the truck, I'm sorry. Get a couple crescent wrenches on it and knock that bow back out of it, but it'll be all right. I'm gonna see if it'll pull and lay off. I think it'll do what I want it to do. I got it measured, it's 80. We'll let it down real quick. That's a rough, it's gonna sit a little bit higher than that, but we'll measure off from the center here, and it's gonna give me right about 7 foot, which is 84 inches is where I want to be. So maybe just a touch over. If it's 80, the furthest it'll be out is 87, so which I'll be planting a little bit wide, but that's no big deal. That is a little bit, rather be a little bit wide than a little bit narrow. So it's going to work the way I want it to, and I can always narrow it up. If I want to go into 38-inch rows, all I got to do is slide my planters in, and then these row marker brackets, these two outside brackets, this row marker bracket, this, I slide those in to change my adjustment on this instead of having to cut anything. So on my row marker, so it's adjustable in or out. I can go out to a 48-inch row, no problem. So I think I'm gonna like that setup. I hope it works out. I got a little more corn to plant. Supposed to get rain today. Supposedly there's a 15% chance, but you know how that goes. It's hit and miss. But we're gonna go get that other row marker and make sure it works and have everything lined up. And if it works out, we're gonna clean it up and paint it. So I might go ahead and clean it up and paint it anyway. So. But yeah, y'all stay tuned and we'll catch y'all on the next one. All right, everybody. Well, we got both the markers on. I still got to put the clamp on right there. That ain't no big deal, but we got the chain set up. Got everything adjusted. Both sides on. I got to put the clamp on right here. No big deal. I don't know who, this is a bubblegum mess right here from whoever had it before, but it works. I don't know what they welded it, but where they welded cast, that's a piece of cast, so, you know. But it's there, it works. It lifts it up, drops it down, lifts it up, drops it down whenever you pick the lift up to make you turn, and then it drops it all the way back down in the ground. Let me see if I can crank the tractor up and I'll get a little video of that. Y'all hang on just a second. All right. Well, that's how it's supposed to work. Some of them actually, well, I can't find a few bowl. Some of them actually lift up a little higher. Some of them actually lift all the way up, but it's made to, once you plant, you get through, you lift it up, and this latch catches it, and you lock your chain in place. Well, I didn't lock the chain in place, and you see the other side fell, but that's basically what it does. So, but I think it's gonna work. I guess I'm gonna clean them up and paint them now, and I'll have John Deere row markers and a Hills Brother frame and international planter. So it will be a Heinz 57 planter, but it'll be branded international, so nobody will know the difference. So y'all stay tuned, we'll get you a little bit more. All right, everybody, there it is. 295 planters with two row marker. setup. Completely done. That's all I'm doing to it. Got the row markers on them greased. They spin good. You can't. Got to set up the chain set up for the. This goes through the drawbar and then hook a chain to it, and it picks up and down. I just put these in there for transport. That way it won't come on and I'll flop off. It'll stay up in there. Like I said, these turn good and free. I couldn't get that disc straight. I fought with that thing and fought with it, but it'll turn. It'll make a remark. That's all that matters. So cleaned up, painted, put back together. So she's ready to plant again. So we're gonna narrow that tractor up and we're gonna go from there. So y'all have a good one, and like I said, look, hopefully if we get some rain, keep praying for rain. That's all we can do. But as soon as we get some rain, we're gonna put some more corn in the ground. So y'all stay tuned, and y'all hit that like button and subscribe. And like I said, thank y'all again. Thank y'all for watching. All right, we'll catch you next time.